What is going on, everybody? Lucas Parsons here with LGS Outdoors, and I am back in Fairmont, Minnesota here. It is August, end of August already. We're August 25th right now, which is crazy. September is almost here, and that means the temperatures are maybe going to cool down, even though we have a couple days or 3-4 days of a 100-degree heat index. That's going to be rough. We'll get through that, and then we'll move on. But yeah, the fishing is going to get even better and better. So, all right, I'm out here doing a little yellow bass fishing, showing you guys what's going on. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we are in 7 foot of water, 72 degrees. And once again, we are just dropping to the bottom, digging over the side of the boat. A little bit of night crawler on there, pilkey, anything that's gold, anything bright colors, gold and orange, gold and green, you know, good colors like that. I've been doing it. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Kind of going to be a warm day today. The next few days it's going to be hot, but then it's going to cool back down the forecast the way it looks, and the fishing should get even better. But there we got one. There we go. Not a giant, but I've been keeping these ones today. I know it's not huge, but you actually get a decent amount of meat. I had a few fish fries I've done here in the last couple weeks, so need to restock the freezer. So this one's going in the live well. Said there's a lot of meat on them littler fish like that. Those 4.5, 5-inch fish. You get cleaning them, get them done, and you know it's a nice perfect piece of meat, and they fry up nice and they taste good. I said a couple of fish fries here the last couple of weeks, and got a big one coming up in November that I got to get the freezer stockpiled though. So we're gonna get it done. Another one. What do we got? Oh, there's a better one. There's a better one. And boy, it's been a good August. Can't complain, guys. Appreciate everybody that's gone out with us on the guided trips. We've had a lot of fun, a lot of fish being caught. I think 175 fish with 2 guys in the boat for 4 hours. That was our high total of the summer so far. And like I said, we still have our deal going on all through September, all through the end of the till we get ice. So $250 for 2 people for 4 hours of fishing. Come out here, bring some kids with you, and we can have a lot of fun, because I tell you what, this really keeps the kids busy. It's been a blast getting them on fish and having them on fish for, you know, right off the bat you drop in, you start catching fish, and for the 4 hours you're out here, some people have kind of even stopped a little bit earlier because they caught enough, so it does happen. But can't complain about this kind of action we're getting. Man, I miss them just as much as I do, but they definitely keep the bait shops in business, as we keep saying. Minnows have been working as well. I've noticed that. Oh, there we go. Missed that one too, and he took my worm off there. But I've noticed that they want actually the back side of the minnow. So if you take the head off and use the body of the minnow, seem to work pretty good on catching the bigger size ones sometimes. But also the worms have been kind of the ticket for about everything. We're going to catch a lot of variety. And we have been getting some walleyes while we are fishing the yellows. We haven't had any that are big enough to keep, but it's still kind of fun to catch them. You know, I think 12 inches, and had a few that were close, but I got to have, for me, 15 inches or bigger for the walleyes eating them. So that's just me, and I like to see them in these chains. Well, look there. That was what I was just going to talk about next, is the perch bite too. There's been a lot of perch getting caught. Once again, we wish they would grow. Unfortunately, they haven't gotten too big, but come on, buddy. But they're still fun to catch, and we have had a few that have been in the 10 to 12 range, but there's just not a lot of them. Kind of got to sort a lot if you want to keep any perch, but they are fun to catch. Been getting bluegills, crappie, kind of catfish. Seen in the last few pictures and the last few trips, a few of the clients have had a lot of fun. Got some really big catfish. I caught one. Said Ryder got one. One of the young kids that went fishing with us got a big old catfish. I don't know what it weighed, but I think they were all well over 10-pound fish. So man, those are fun. Fun when you get them on there. Fun to fight. And man, they've been putting up a good one. But there we go. There we go. Yeah, we are excited for fall. Water temps start going down on the bite. You know, it hasn't been bad all summer long, but you wouldn't think it could get any better, but it does. we get into the fall, water temps cool down, these fish get pretty aggressive and you can really get on them. So the month of September, might want to give us a call. Might want to give us a call and see what we got on our schedule, see if we can get you in there, and then we start thinking about my favorite time of year, which is ice fishing, and I can't wait. I know I said that in the last video, but ice fishing, oh baby. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we get ice like right away in December and it just stays all winter long, all the way up until April, and we'll be golden. That's what I'd like to hear. We'll see what the weatherman and the forecasters decide, but hopefully, because last winter was not much fun. But so if you're thinking about that, you know, check out our website, www.legendsguideservice.com. Check that out. If you're looking to see what the cost for the ice fishing things and how we do things. But it's a lot of fun. We supply everything. We have all the shacks. We keep you heated. We got the machines to get you out on the ice. So all you got to do is go out there. We'll have everything set up and ready to go and be on the fish, and then we go fishing. Because a lot of people don't like to get cold. That's why they don't ice fish, or they just don't want to buy all the stuff, and that's where we come in. And we get it done for you. And I know last winter was a short one, but we had 3 weeks, and 3 weeks of fishing on the ice, and almost 5,000 fish came out of the ice in that short amount of time. I think we had a group, they caught 700 in a 4-hour period. That was our biggest total. And then there was 2 guys that went out with us, and they ended up with 400. That was just 2 people with 400 fish in a 4-hour fishing trip. So I can tell you how much fun you can have through the ice and how much fun the kids can have. I mean, it can be crazy. So if that's your thing and you're looking into that, ice fishing season will be here before we know it. Summer sure flew by. School's already starting. Kids are getting busy. Parents are getting busy. Save a weekend or 2 for us this winter and we'll get you on them. I've been actually able to pick these fish up, do a little, I mean, if you want to do a little trolling, you can. You just kind of, about 0.8, 0.9 mile an hour trolling with the trolling motor, and just let your jig out the side and just kind of troll all the way and around the lake and relax. It's kind of nice. Can't beat that. Maybe I'll connect with one here. Oh, there, he about pulled the pole out of my hand and I missed him too, but I think shore bite wise, I mean, they're still getting a few here and there. Like I said, it's probably early morning, late in the afternoon kind of bite, just because those fish will move in when the sun goes down or starts setting, and then in the early mornings they'll be kind of a little shallower, but kind of been finding them in the boat. Right now it's been about 8 foot, sometimes a little shallower. I know we were on haul, we actually were catching them pretty good in 6 foot water, so that was fun. This one's putting up a fight. Nice one. There we go. Look at that guy. So these ones here are still in the waters too. Like I said, kind of what we always say. I've kind of been stubborn here as I've been on a good school of fish, so I haven't been moving. But you know, you don't catch the caliber of fish you want. You can move around until you find them. And really, I know with looking around and finding the fish, it's kind of, you get on them and you see a bunch of fish in an area, you just kind of stop and wait for them, because if you keep chasing them or moving around, it seems like they don't they kind of get scared of the trolling motor, or when you go through or get on them, they kind of move around a little bit. So if you just kind of find an area with a bunch of fish in it, kind of set up in that general area and start fishing and just wait. That's kind of what happened this morning. Is I was kind of moving around a lot trying to stay on them, and they kept moving. Finally I just found this spot where I'm in now, and you know, got on them, and oh, this one's a fish stick here. I'm not going to keep this one, but kind of got on them and sat here for a little bit, and they came right back to me. And then, you know, this last hour has been non-stop action since I've been sitting here, so it's been a lot of fun. Oh, but yeah, trolling, casting, all that stuff's worked. Don't be afraid to give it all a try. It's all fun, depending on the amount of time you have. If you want to catch a bunch, you know, it seems like trolling wise, they're not catching a ton, you know, a bunch one after the other, but you troll through the fish and you get a few on here and there. Kind of nice. But Alright, I'm gonna put a minnow on for this one. The only problem with the minnows is they take them off your hook so darn fast when you have just the head on. So that's kind of how I hooked that one. And then you just pinch the tail off. Save that for another fish. We'll see if this one lasts. Oh, and that was a big fish there, and I missed him. I had him for a second. That was a heavier one. There we go. Oh. Say sometimes the minnow had been producing the bigger ones, but this one get a fillet out of him, but not one of the bigger ones we like to catch. And you just hook that rest of the body on there. Kind of drop it down to the bottom. I've been dropping it down to the bottom and just kind of one little crank here, and just a real light, easy motion up and down. You know, you don't want to jig too fast, because you jig up too fast and then you come back down and they chase you up, and then your jig's going the other way. So you just kind of want to have a nice, easy little jigging motion like that. See, smacked him. Smacked him. Yeah, give me that. Like I said, we're on bud right now. Doesn't mean you have to fish bud. There's yellows on haul, yellows on Siston. Lots of fish to be caught on all the lakes. I know Siston's had a pretty good bite for panfish in general. Been good over there. We've been getting bluegill. We've been getting, like I said, we've been getting everything here. Walleyes. Nothing big yet, but I'm sure if you want to target those walleyes, you'll definitely find the bigger ones. Ones you can eat. But it really was supposed to be, I got up a little later than I wanted to, so I didn't get out here till about 9 o'clock, but I thought it was going to be pretty hot, but it's not bad right now. I got that south breeze and cloud cover. The sun's out. I'm sure this afternoon it's going to change, but whoops, missed that one. Look at that. Flipped her right on the side of the boat. But it's been cloudy. Kind of comfortable out here right now. I'm sure that's going to change later, but ooh, there we go. There's one of those little bluegills. Now, we have been catching good sized ones, but it is good to see this class. There's been a lot of these bluegills getting caught, so that's good to know that they're breeding. Still getting a lot of good population in these chain of lakes. Back you go, buddy. See if we can get one more big one for you guys. And then I'm gonna, there we go. There we go. No, just a littler one, but once again, I know we sound crazy when we tell you guys these things, but this fish right here, it doesn't look like much, but you can get pretty good amount of meat on that. When you fillet it, it's worth it. So when you got fish fries or people that want to eat a lot of fish right here, I mean, there's nothing wrong with eating this size of fish. And you're not depleting the population or hurting anything by keeping those ones. Like I said, I got to fill the freezer, so I am not being extremely picky today. There we go, another one. Another little guy. My big fish to little fish ratio hasn't been that good today, but I haven't moved around much. I've been sitting in this spot, so that's my own fault. I'm just here to catch a bunch. And also, don't forget about our online store that we keep talking about, www.threadsalgona.com. That'll have all of our Legends gear on there. You'll find it. You can get yourself a shirt, you can get yourself a hat. A lot of neat stuff on that. Don't forget about that, because like I said, that helps us out. Purchase those. That way we can get out here and bring you guys more content like this. And they're pretty neat. Pretty neat. Lots of different colors available. Like I said, they got the ones with the different sayings on them. You can get LGS Outdoors ones, or you can get the Legends Guide Service ones, whichever ones you guys want to get. But I'll have the link in the description, as I always do for you guys. So if you want to get one, get something like that, we'd really appreciate it. Probably already took my worm that quick. The little ones are always harder to catch. That's what I tell everybody. Make you feel better. Those ones are always the ones that take your bait so fast that you don't even know it's gone. Well, he about ripped it out of my hand there. He about took it out of my hand. So, I'll recap what we've kind of gone over already, but we got 8 foot of water is what I'm fishing. I'm on Bud right now. Kind of been on the east side by the water treatment plant, but the west side's been good too. A lot of good fish to be had. They're all over the place, so don't be afraid to give it a shot. Like I said, concentrate on a certain depth, and if you don't find them in those depths, kind of move out or move in. And like I said, when you roll up on a big bunch of fish, spot lock or anchor and just wait it out a little bit, see if they come back, because they have moved on me a little bit, and it took a bit for them to kind of come back in. But then once they came back where they were, they've been on me, for an hour straight here. I've had fish under me in constant action, so just keep that in mind when you're out here. But yeah, 72-degree water temp, beautiful weather here in the next few weeks. Going to cool 4 days of hot weather, then it's going to cool back down, feel like fall. We get into September already, can you believe it? And don't forget about the guided trips, $250 special, 2 people, 4 hours of fishing in Fairmont, Minnesota. So with that, guys, it's been Lucas Parsons with LGS Outdoors. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, give us a subscribe, check us out, comment below, let us know what you want to see on the next one. Thanks for watching.